Have you ever wondered why some people stay stuck in a cycle of poverty while others break free and build wealth? It's not always about how much money you make, but what you do with it. Shockingly, even those with limited income often waste money on things that keep them from getting ahead. Worse still, many of these expenses are things we've been conditioned to think are normal or even necessary. But are they really? Wealth builders, today we're diving into the 23 things poor people waste their money on. Things that could be holding you back from achieving financial freedom. From everyday habits to big decisions, we're going to uncover the spending traps that keep people broke and how you can avoid them. By the end of the video, you'll have a whole new perspective on how you manage your money. And you'll be armed with practical tips to cut wasteful spending and start building the wealth you deserve. Some of these might surprise you, others might challenge what you thought was true, but all of them will make you rethink your financial priorities. Welcome to Wealth Builder Masterclass, where future millionaires go for wealth, wisdom, and life advice. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button to get the latest updates. First up on our list are lottery tickets. Do you buy lottery tickets regularly, hoping for that big win? While the dream of hitting the jackpot is enticing, the reality is that the odds are overwhelmingly against you. The average American spends around $1,000 a year on lottery tickets, with many people buying $20 worth each week. Over a year, that's $1,040 spent on a slim hope. Instead of wasting money on a slim chance, consider investing that money in a savings account or stocks. This way, your money grows over time, and you avoid the loss that comes with gambling. Next on our list are designer clothing and accessories. Do you often splurge on designer brands to impress others? While it's tempting to show off with the latest fashion, designer clothing and accessories come with hefty price tags. The fashion industry thrives on making you feel like you need the latest trends. But in reality, quality clothes don't have to break the bank. If you spend $200 a month on designer items, that's $20,400 a year. Opting for high-quality, non-designer brands can save you thousands of dollars annually. Plus, you'll still look stylish without draining your wallet. Which brings us on to the next point: impulsive online shopping. Ever find yourself clicking Buy Now on Amazon because your credit card details are saved? Impulsive online shopping can quickly become a costly habit. With the convenience of saved payment information, it's all too easy to make purchases without thinking. Many people spend an average of $100 a month on impulse buys, totaling $1,200 a year. To curb this habit, try removing your saved payment information and creating a 24-hour rule before making any online purchase. This will help you think twice and save more. Speaking of shopping, here's another thing you may spend money on: vaping and smoking. Not only is it detrimental to your health, but also to your wallet. The average smoker spends over $2,000 a year on cigarettes, while vaping can be just as costly with the constant need for e-liquids and devices. For example, if you spend $7 a day on cigarettes, that's $49 a week or $2,548 a year. Quitting smoking or vaping can save you thousands annually and significantly improve your health. Use the money saved to invest in a healthier lifestyle or grow your savings. Next on our list is coffee. Are you one of those who can't start their day without a coffee run? While a daily coffee might seem like a small expense, it adds up quickly. Spending $5 on coffee every day can total over $1,800 a year. By making your coffee at home for about 50 cents per cup, you could save around $1,620 annually. Invest in a good coffee maker and enjoy your brew without the daily hit to your finances. Over time, these savings can contribute to your financial goals. But those savings are nothing compared to eating out. Do you frequently eat out instead of cooking at home? Dining out can be a major drain on your finances. The average meal at a restaurant costs significantly more than a home-cooked meal. If you spend $20 on dinner 3 times a week, that's $60 a week or $3,120 a year. By planning your meals and cooking at home, you can save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars each year. Plus, you'll have the added benefit of knowing exactly what goes into your food, making it healthier and more budget-friendly. Which brings us to our next point, takeout meals. Ordering takeout might save time, but it's much more expensive than cooking at home. The cost of delivery fees, tips, and marked up restaurant prices can add up. If you spend $30 a week on takeout, that's $1,560 a year. Preparing meals in bulk and freezing them for later is a great way to save both time and money. This habit not only helps your wallet, but also ensures you're eating healthier, home-cooked meals more often. Of course, you can't eat out unless you have some form of transport to take you there. That's why luxury cars are next on our list. While the thought of owning a luxury car might offer a sense of status and comfort, they come with high costs beyond the purchase price. You have to consider road tax, fuel, insurance, breakdown cover, maintenance, and repairs. If maintaining a luxury car costs you an extra $500 a month compared to a regular car, that's $6,000 a year. Repairs on luxury cars will be more expensive too. Opting for a reliable, more economical vehicle can save you thousands each year, money that could be better invested elsewhere. Next up are expensive car leases. Ever considered how much extra you pay just for the interest on a car loan? Leasing a car might seem like a good deal up front, but it often includes high interest rates and fees. Over the course of the lease, you could end up paying thousands more than the car's actual value. For example, if you pay $400 a month on a lease with $100 of that being interest, you're spending $1,200 a year just on interest. Buying a used car outright or financing a vehicle with low interest can be more economical in the long run. This way, you avoid unnecessary interest and save more money. Speaking of savings, what about Uber and Lyft rides? While ride-sharing services are convenient, frequent use can add up quickly. Regularly spending on rides can cost more than owning and maintaining a car. If you spend $15 per ride and take 5 rides a week, that's $75 a week or $3,900 a year. If possible, consider using public transportation, biking, or walking for shorter distances. This change can drastically reduce your transportation costs and contribute to a healthier lifestyle. Next on our list is going out. Do you often find yourself spending nights out at bars or clubs? Socializing is important, but frequent outings to bars and clubs can be incredibly expensive. The cost of drinks, cover charges, and tips can add up quickly. If you spend $50 a week on nights out, that's $2,600 a year. Consider hosting gatherings at home or finding more affordable activities to enjoy with friends. This way, you can still have fun without breaking the bank. Since we're on the topic of fun, what about the cost of concerts and events? While it's great to enjoy live entertainment, high-priced tickets can take a significant toll on your budget. If you attend one $200 event each month, that's $2,400 a year. Instead of splurging on expensive events, look for more affordable or even free local entertainment options. This can provide the same enjoyment without the financial strain, allowing you to save more for future goals. Speaking of goals, what about gym memberships? Many people sign up for gyms with the best intentions, but fail to go regularly. These unused memberships can be a major waste of money. If your gym membership costs $50 a month and you only go a few times a year, that's $600 wasted annually. Instead, consider home workouts, investing in some weights, running, or other forms of free or low-cost exercise. Nothing beats a morning jog with fresh air. This way, you stay fit without the financial commitment of a gym. Of course, if you want to look good, you'll want to show off your physique everywhere you go. That's why unplanned travel costs are next on our list. While spontaneous travel can be exciting, it often comes with higher costs for flights and accommodations. If you spend an extra $200 on last-minute bookings for each trip and take 5 trips a year, that's an extra $1,000. Planning your trips in advance can save you a significant amount of money. Look for deals, book in advance, and be flexible with your travel dates to get the best prices. This way, you can enjoy your vacations without the financial stress. And how can you travel without taking a few gadgets with you? Constantly upgrading to the newest technology can be very costly. Many people waste money by upgrading their devices long before they need to. If you upgrade your phone every year at $1,000 each time instead of every 3 years, that's $2,000 you could save. Evaluate if the new features are worth the cost or if your current device can still serve you well. Waiting longer between upgrades can save you hundreds of dollars. Here's another thing you could be spending too much on: cable packages. Do you pay for channels you never watch? Many people waste money on expensive cable subscriptions that include numerous channels they don't use. If you pay $100 a month for premium cable and only watch a few channels, you're spending $1,200 a year on content you don't consume. Consider switching to a more basic package or exploring streaming services that offer the content you actually watch. This can significantly reduce your monthly expenses without sacrificing entertainment. Of course, all this home entertainment will be nothing without a bit of home decor. While decorating your home can be fun, it's easy to go overboard and spend money on items you don't really need. If you spend $100 a month on decor, that's $1,200 a year. Focus on quality over quantity and only purchase decor that truly adds value to your living space. This approach not only saves money, but also helps create a more cohesive and intentional home environment. Speaking of home, what about your pets? Do you spoil your pets with high-end products? While it's natural to want the best for your furry friends, many expensive pet products are unnecessary. If you spend $50 a month on high-end pet items, that's $600 a year. Pets often find the same enjoyment from simpler, more affordable items. Prioritize essentials and look for cost-effective alternatives that keep your pets happy without straining your budget. Next up on our list are holiday decorations. Buying new decorations for every holiday can quickly become expensive. If you spend $100 each holiday season, that's $100 you could save each year by reusing decorations. Consider reusing and repurposing decorations from previous years. DIY projects can also be a fun and cost-effective way to create festive decor. This way, you can celebrate the holidays without the added financial burden. Which brings us on to our next point: buying unnecessary gifts for others. Do you feel pressured to buy gifts for every occasion? While giving gifts is a kind gesture, it can be easy to overspend, especially on people who might not appreciate your efforts. If you spend $200 a year on unnecessary gifts, that's money that could be saved or spent more wisely. Focus on meaningful, thoughtful gifts rather than expensive ones. Sometimes a heartfelt note or a small token can mean more than an extravagant present. Speaking of extravagant gifts, it's all too easy to buy now and pay later using credit cards. High-interest credit card debt can quickly spiral out of control, costing you a significant amount in interest payments. If you have a $5,000 balance at 20% interest and only make minimum payments, you could end up paying over $1,000 in interest annually. Aim to pay off your balance in full each month to avoid these charges. If you already have debt, focus on paying it down as quickly as possible. Consider transferring your balance to a card with a lower interest rate, or consolidating your debt to reduce interest payments. This brings on nicely to our next point: unnecessary bank fees. Overdraft fees, ATM fees, and other bank charges can add up over time. If you incur $10 in fees each month, that's $120 a year. To avoid these unnecessary expenses, monitor your account balance regularly, use in-network ATMs, and set up alerts to notify you of low balances. This way, you can keep more of your money and avoid wasting it on fees. And finally, there's personal loans and payday loans. Do you rely on personal or payday loans to make ends meet? These types of loans often come with extremely high interest rates and fees, making them a costly way to borrow money. If you take out a $500 payday loan with a 400% APR and don't pay it back on time, you could end up paying over $1,000 in interest and fees annually. Look for alternative solutions, such as budgeting more effectively, cutting non-essential expenses, or seeking financial assistance from community resources. This can help you avoid the high costs associated with these loans. Wow, we've just unpacked 23 common money traps that could be holding you back from achieving the wealth and success you deserve. Think about it. How many of these things have you been spending your hard-earned money on without even realizing the impact? By simply cutting out or reducing these wasteful expenses, you're already ahead of the game. Most people never even think about these things, and that's what keeps them stuck in a cycle of financial stress. But you're different. You've taken the time to learn, to open your eyes to what's really going on with your money. That's huge. Imagine what happens when you start applying these tips. Your savings will grow, your stress will shrink, and you'll be on your way to building the life you've always wanted. The benefits of making these changes aren't just financial. They're about creating a future where you have control, freedom, and peace of mind. So, here's the challenge. Choose one of these tips, or maybe the one that hit you the hardest, and take action on it today. Even a small change can lead to big results over time. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll see the difference in your bank account and in your life. Which one of these 23 tips stood out to you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Remember, building wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how smart you are with what you have. Keep making those smart choices, and you'll be well on your way to financial freedom. Okay, now it's time to test your knowledge to see what you've learned. You'll be given a series of questions with multiple choice answers. Answer A, B, or C for each question, and give yourself a point for each one you get correct. Ready? Question 1. What strategy is recommended to avoid impulsive online shopping? A. Create a 24-hour rule before making a purchase. B. Set a monthly shopping limit. Or C. Only shop on weekends. Answer A. Create a 24-hour rule before making a purchase. Question 2. How much does the average American spend annually on lottery tickets? A. $500. B. $1,000. Or C. $2,000. Answer B. $1,000. Question 3. What is a more economical alternative to spending on designer clothing? A. Renting designer items. B. Buying clothes in bulk. Or C. Buying high-quality non-designer brands. Answer C. Buying high-quality non-designer brands. Question 4. What is one major benefit of quitting smoking besides health improvement? A. Saving significant amounts of money annually. B. Reducing the need for frequent doctor visits. Or C. Increasing your daily energy levels. Answer A. Saving significant amounts of money annually. Question 5. What is one financial advantage of making coffee at home? A. You can avoid long lines at cafes. B. It allows you to control the quality of ingredients. Or C. It significantly reduces daily expenses. Answer C. It significantly reduces daily expenses. Question 6. What is one key benefit of cooking at home instead of eating out? A. You can try new recipes regularly. B. It allows for better portion control. Or C. It saves a considerable amount of money over time. Answer C. It saves a considerable amount of money over time. Question 7. What is the recommended alternative to spending $1,500 annually on takeout meals? A. Ordering cheaper takeout options. B. Cooking meals in bulk and freezing them. Or C. Dining out at restaurants with discounts. Answer B. Cooking meals in bulk and freezing them. Question 8. What is one reason to choose a more economical car over a luxury car? A. Maintenance and upkeep costs are generally lower. B. Luxury cars are more prone to breakdowns. Or C. Economical cars offer better fuel efficiency. Answer A. Maintenance and upkeep costs are generally lower. Question 9. What is one way to reduce the cost of frequent Uber or Lyft rides? A. Carpooling with others. B. Using rideshare services only on weekends. Or C. Opting for public transportation or biking. Answer C. Opting for public transportation or biking. Question 10. What 2 actions are recommended to avoid high-interest credit card debt? A. Making only minimum payments. B. Paying off the balance in full each month. C. Transferring your balance to a card with a lower interest rate. Answer: B. Paying off the balance in full each month. And C. Transferring your balance to a card with a lower interest rate. Did you get them all correct? Then pat yourself on the back. If not, re-watch the video and take the quiz again, and you'll do better next time. Are you a wealth builder? Then be sure to subscribe for updates. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.